Dragon Ball World Tournament Saga 1, what if Goku's power level increased by an additional 2% whenever he had his tail when he trained? Fortune Teller Baba Saga 1, what if Yamcha and Krillin drank the Ultra Divine Water before the next tournament? King Piccolo Saga 1, what if Chiaotzu self-destructed and killed King Piccolo? 2. What if King Piccolo had a 2% power-up? 3. What if King Piccolo actually had a max power form? 4. What if King Piccolo had a max power and after the fight Goku got a Zenkai boost after he ate a Senzu bean? 5. What if King Piccolo could use split form? 6. What if King Piccolo could fire energy beams out of his mouth? Piccolo JR Saga 1. What if both Kami and King Piccolo were actually demons? 2. What if Kami became the Demon King after King Piccolo's death? 3. What if Kami was the strongest being on Earth? 4. What if Kami was secretly evil? 5. Inspired by What If Goku and Kakarot Split? Part 2 by Damon. What if? What if Kami and King Piccolo were linked in a way where if one gains a new technique or skill, the other will gain it as well, which would result in Kami becoming younger when King Piccolo regained his youth? 6. What if Kami could unlock hidden potential like Guru could? 7. What if Kami could heal people? 8. What if Kami was more involved in Goku's training? 9. What if King Piccolo could heal people? 10. What if King Piccolo could unlock hidden potential like Guru could? 11. What if Kami began training after the World Tournament? 12. What if Piccolo had a 2% power-up? 13. What if Piccolo had a max power form? 14. What if Piccolo had a max power and after the fight Goku got a Zenkai boost after he ate a Senzu bean? 15. What if King Piccolo had a 2% power-up? 16. What if King Piccolo could use split form? Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Saga 1. What if, inspired by Goku, Tien created his own version of the Kamehameha Fist, Penetrate, called the Dodon Fist, using the Dodon Ray as the basis? 2. What if, during his training under Piccolo, Gohan was told about the second fight between his father and King Piccolo, and got inspired to create his own version of the Kamehameha Fist, Penetrate, using the Masenko as the basis, called the Ma Fist? 3. What if Gohan was turned evil due to undergoing Piccolo's training? 4. What if Kami was the strongest being on Earth and fought against Nappa and Vegeta? 5. What if Nappa and Vegeta had Biomen instead of Cybermen? 6. What if Piccolo could unlock hidden potential like Guru could? 7. What if Nappa and Vegeta had Biomen instead of Cybermen? Repeated. 8. What if Piccolo could heal people? 9. What if the Kaioken boosted the power level of the user by 100%? 10. What if the Kaioken multiplied the user's power level by X, where X equals 25% of the user's overall power with each increase, with Kaioken X2 to Kaioken X20 being another 25% to the user's overall power level? 11. What if Vegeta was actually stronger than Goku, but only lost the fight because of the Kaioken? 12. What if Gohan was turned evil because of Piccolo's training? 13. What if Kami trained a bit, drank the Ultra Divine Water, and trained in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber to fight the Saiyans? 14. What if Piccolo and Gohan trained in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber before the Saiyans arrived? 15. What if Goku went false Super Saiyan upon arriving at the battlefield? 16. What if Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo's three-pronged attack actually killed Nappa? Frieza Saga 1. What if Captain Ginyu turned good while in Goku's body? 2. What if Goku was able to possess Captain Ginyu and retake control of his body? 3. Inspired by What if Vegeta found Goku on Yardrat by Saiyan Motion? What if Vegeta wished to be sent to planet Yardrat? 4. What if Super Saiyan 4 was the only form of Super Saiyan? 5. What if Super Saiyan God was the only form of Super Saiyan? 6. What if any level of Super Saiyan above Super Saiyan 1 could be gained by receiving a Zenkai boost in a Super Saiyan form? 7. What if Super Saiyan multiplied the user's overall power level by 4? 8. What if Captain Ginyu was actually an evil spirit that possessed Goku instead of being a body snatcher? 9. What if Captain Ginyu was a hive mind instead of a mutant with the ability to switch bodies? 10. What if Captain Ginyu retained the techniques, abilities, or skills of anyone he switched bodies with? 11. What if Captain Ginyu was a hive mind that would slowly take over anyone he switches bodies with? 12. What if Frieza never figured out that Dende could heal people? 13. What if Nail had a 2% power-up? 14. What if Nail could use split form? Trunks Saga 1. What if Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, and Chiaotzu trained in the gravity chamber? Android Saga 1. What if the heart virus turned Goku into a vampire? Perfect Cell Saga 1. What if Cell had the cells of King Piccolo in his design? 2. What if Dr. Gero had made a perfect clone of King Piccolo instead of creating Cell? Perfect Cell Saga. Repeated header. 1. What if Super Saiyan 2 multiplied the user's power level by 5? 2. What if Ascended Super Saiyan 2 multiplied the user's overall power level by 5 plus an additional increase of 25% of the user's overall power level? 3. Repeated. What if Ascended Super Saiyan 2 multiplied the user's power level by 5 plus an additional increase of 25%? Cell Games Saga 1. What if Ascended Super Saiyan 2 multiplied the user's power level by 5 plus an additional increase of half the user's overall power level? 2. What if Cell had access to Master Roshi's buff form? 3. What if Gohan trained in the hyperbolic time chamber with Piccolo after he trained there with Goku? Bibbidi Saga 1. What if Goku used the instant Kamehameha to defeat Majin Vegeta? Majin Buu Saga 1. What if Super Saiyan 3 multiplied the user's power level by 6? 2. What if Goku and Piccolo fused to fight Majin Buu? 3. What if Dabura was able to resurface within Majin Buu and possess him after Majin Buu ate him? Fusion Saga 1. What if Mystic Form multiplied the user's power level by 8? Dragon Ball Daima 1. What if Neba was the god of Earth and Kami lived in the demon realm? Dragon Ball Super Goku Black Saga 1. What if Captain Ginyu was Goku Black? Tournament of Power Saga 1. What if Captain Ginyu was the one recruited to fight in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza? 2. What if Cell was the one recruited to fight in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza? 3. What if Bibbidi was the one recruited to fight in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza? 4. What if Hirudegarn was the one recruited to fight in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza? Movies 1. What if Goku went Super Saiyan after Android 8 was killed in Dragon Ball The Path to Power? 2. What if Gohan became one of Garlic Jr.'s disciples? 3. What if Turles transformed into a golden Uzuru? 4. What if Dr. Willow had genetically engineered Cybermen instead of Biomen? 5. What if Lord Slug could use split form? 6. What if Lord Slug had a 2% power-up? 7. What if Broly had the Wrath State when he fought the Z-Fighters on New Planet Vegeta, but Goku was able to defeat him with a Spirit Bomb? 8. What if Broly had got the Wrath State after he woke up on Earth? 9. What if Goku used Super Saiyan 4 to defeat Beerus? 10. What if Goku used the instant Kamehameha to defeat Beerus? 11. What if Goku used Super Saiyan 4 to defeat Golden Frieza? 12. What if Super Saiyan God multiplied the user's power level by 7? 13. What if Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan multiplied the user's power level by 8? TV Specials 1. What if Future Gohan trained under Master Roshi while he was fighting the androids before he would train Future Trunks? 2. What if Future Gohan trained under Chiaotzu while he was fighting the androids before he would train Future Trunks? 3. What if both Future Gohan and Chiaotzu had trained Future Trunks? 4. What if Future Gohan was able to go Super Saiyan 2 and use the form to destroy the androids? 5. What if Future Gohan used the Flying Nimbus and the Power Pole during his battles against the androids? 6. What if Future Gohan used the one-handed Masenko to take the androids off guard and kill Future Android 17 and then swiftly killed Android 18? Dragon Ball GT Baby Saga 1. What if Super Saiyan 4 multiplied the user's power level by 10? 2. What if a Cell Jr. survived and struck right after things returned to normal after Baby's defeat? Shadow Dragon Saga 1. What if Goku used the instant Kamehameha to defeat Omega Shenron? Alternate Mentor Saga 1. What if Chiaotzu trained under a dream version of King Piccolo in the Pendulum Room?